The Visit Qatar GKA Freestyle Kite World Cup Final is the closing tour stop of the year. The freestyle kiteboarding discipline sees the athletes battle for the top spots by performing powerful high-flying moves that are scored by judges. The third and final stop of the season returns to Qatar's Fuwairat Kite Beach on the Arabian Gulf. Its tidal lagoon offers perfect flat waters, but the light breezes can pose a challenge for the kiteboarding athletes who use the power of the wind in their kites to perform their tricks and maneuvers. The 2024 GKA Freestyle World Champions will be crowned in Qatar. Switzerland's Maxime Chablaz is in pole position for the title, though France's Arthur Guilabert is neck and neck. Teenager Finn Flugel from Germany still has a title shout if his key rivals slip up. In the women's division, Brazil's Bruna Kagia is tour leader with 2 event wins from 2. Spain's Rita Arnaus returned to competition in the summer after 18 months out with injury. She stormed back with 2 second places in the tour's 2 stops and showed she was as hungry as ever for success. In Qatar, she picks up where she left off in the last round in Brazil. She makes strong progress to reach the final. In the deciding heat, the Spaniard is steady if unspectacular in the light conditions, but does enough to take another second place to finish the season strong. The Brazilian athlete Bruna Kagia is the reigning and 4 times freestyle world champion. The 37-year-old is the most senior woman on the tour, but has retained every bit of her competitive edge. Fresh off a win on home waters in Brazil, Kagia tops the rankings. In the semi-final in Qatar, she gets the job done and advances in top spot. In the final, she is a model of consistency when she lands all her trick attempts, including a combo of linked moves for a big 7.6 from 10. Kagia is streets ahead of rivals by the close and takes the win to give her 3 from 3 on the season and her 5th world title in total. Brazil's Bruna Kagia takes the win in Qatar. Spain's Rita Arnaus is second, with her fellow countrywoman Claudia Leon in third on her return from injury. The reigning world champion Bruna Kagia from Brazil defends her title successfully. Spain's Rita Arnaus gets the second place overall for the season, while the young German Kaya Lehmann completes the podium. The multi-talented Swiss athlete Maxime Chablaz broke his frustrating run of second places with a first win at the last round in Brazil. It gave him the pole position for the title heading to Qatar. Chablaz knows all he has to do to get the crown is to finish ahead of his closest rival, France's Arthur Guilabert. In the final, though, he slips behind the Frenchman on the scoreboard, and it seems he may be pipped for the title. But in mid-heat, he rescues the situation with backmob 7 for a huge 9.43 score, which is enough to give him second place. It carries the Swiss athlete to his first coveted freestyle kite world title. German teenager Finn Flugel, at just 15 years, he has been racking up podium finishes at a remarkable rate this season. In Qatar, he is more focused than ever, overhauling title contender Arthur Guilabert in the semi-final. In the final, he goes one better by defeating Maxime Chablaz. His 8.33 score for a combo helps him to the biggest heat total of the competition and his first ever World Cup event win on the World Tour. German teenager Finn Flugel lands his first World Cup win in Qatar with Maxime Chablaz of Switzerland in second. France's Arthur Guilabert is third. Switzerland's Maxime Chablaz finally secures his first world champion title in Qatar. France's Arthur Guilabert with second for the season, with Germany's Finn Flugel in third overall. Reporting for All Sports News.